I'm thrilled to death. For us to be able to go to Super Bowls, you have to have a lot of great players. And Shannon, obviously, with the numbers he had, the top receiving tight end of all time, you know, he wanted to get to that level.
Is the caller there for Shannon Sharpe? Sterling, you there?
Very few times I think I've ever been speechless, and this is one of them. It's a great day for him. I think it's an even better day for me because I always wanted better for my little brother. It's one thing for an individual to say I was a great player, but for a bunch of random people sitting in a room talking football to say that you are a great player and great enough to be enshrined into our Mecca, into our heaven, so to speak, I'm impressed, and it's a choked up moment for me, and it takes a lot to impress me, but today, Shannon Sharpe has definitely impressed me.
He's everything that I ever wanted to be. I wanted to be with my big brother. I wanted to follow him around. He's 3 years older than I am, and when he would date, I would get mad and cry when he didn't want to take me with him to be with his girlfriend. Everything that Sterling Sharpe was, Shannon Sharpe thrived to be. The player that I am, that you see before you today, that's going into the Hall of Fame with Marshall Faulk, Deion Sanders, Ed Sable, it's because of my brother.
He went on TV and said that I wouldn't have been here, or the man that I've become. It's scary because you really don't understand how important you are to someone, really and truly, until they tell you. And he never, ever told me how important I've been to him.
When the news became official, Shannon was showered with well wishes. But the voice he longed to hear belonged to a lady resting in the Glenview nursing home.
You know, I call her, I say, "Hey, Granny." She's like, "Hey." I say, "We're in the Hall of Fame." She said, "What's that?" I said, "Well, that's where all the good players go once they retire." She said, "Oh, congratulations." She said, "When is it?" I said, "It's in August." I said, "Ooh, that's a long time, baby. I sure hope I'm around to see it." I said, "You will be, Granny. You will be." My grandmother, sacrifices that she made. She never wanted anything. She didn't want a new washer and dryer. My sister, we'd have to get my sister to sneak it in the house. But she never complained. She just said, "Baby, this is the best Granny can do, and we're gonna be okay." And this is as far as in my professional career, this is the crowning achievement. But what makes this moment so special is that my grandma had an opportunity to see me get elected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. My grandmother passed last night as I'm sitting here in this chair doing this interview. I think she knew she couldn't come, she couldn't go to Ohio in her present body and see me. She couldn't go in her present body and hear me. She had to leave in order to see and hear me give that speech.
He will never get over the fact that his grandma died and that she will not be able to hear him say thank you. For him to be able to say it and for her not to be able to hear it, that I cannot put into words.
There's not one moment since I left my grandmother's house in 1986 that I haven't thought about what she did for me, But what she did for my brother, what she did for my sister. My grandmother raised 9 kids of her own. She raised my mom's 3. Everything that I am, my grandmother. I know she's saying, baby, don't cry. She's saying, we all got to do it one day. I became the player. I became the person. I became the man that I am because of that 1,000 square foot center block home that I call home for first 18 years of my life. There's no question in my mind I would be where I am sitting in this seat had it not been for her. Give me a second, guys. I'm sorry.
They're achieved under circumstances that a lot of folks would have crumbled. Nothing changed his mind. Nothing deterred him from his goal and his dream. I'm proud to be his brother. I'm proud to be his friend. I'm proud of the success that he has had because he did it the right way.
Shannon has often said he's been preparing his Hall of Fame speech since childhood. In every daydream, Granny was always there to hear it.
I think getting through the speech will be fine up until I get to her. That's when it's going to become real emotional. I think that's when it's going to really dawn on me. That while I'm on that stage, how I got to that stage. She'll be there watching. My granny used to always say, son, treat everybody good. You'll never know who you'll ask to hand you your last drink of water. I guess it's my mission in life, just to try to do right by people. Thanks, Granny. Hopefully, I'm the man that you envision. I just hope I did it. I hope you're proud. There are really no more halls I can go in. I'm in the Colorado Sports Hall of Fame. I'm in the Georgia Sports Hall of Fame. My college retired my jersey. I got the Supreme with the NFL Pro Football Hall of Fame. So, Coach, that's it. You get no more trips. After this, there are no more trips for you.
We got one more.
Where we going?
Well, you know, Sterling and I are in the Chattanooga County Hall of Fame. Now, you got to get to...
Oh, man.
Announcement of the names that we've all been waiting for. The Pro Football Hall of Fame 2011 class of enshrinees consists of Richard Dent, the second name on our list is Marshall Falk, the third name is Chris Hamburger.
NFL players become eligible for the Hall of Fame 5 years after they retire. Each year's process of nominations and voting can be an excruciating waiting game. 2011 was Shannon's third time through this drama. He was a nervous wreck.
He and I are talking, and he can't sleep. So I ask him, hey, man, do you want me to fly in? I can get a direct flight from Columbia to Dallas. He's like, no, I'm going to be all right.
And we'll have a class of 7. The 7th name on this list is Shannon Sharpe.
If you could see where he was when he came to Denver in 1990 and see him throughout his career, it makes you proud to know that, you know, hey, this is a guy we took from a little school, Savannah State.
Yeah, I'm thrilled to death. For us to be able to go to Super Bowls, you have to have a lot of great players. And Shannon, obviously, with the numbers he had, the top receiving tight end of all time, you know, he wanted to get to that level.
Is the caller there for Shannon Sharpe? Sterling, you there?
Very few times I think I've ever been speechless, and this is one of them. It's a great day for him. I think it's an even better day for me because